But I would say this, that knowing who you are and being who you are is exactly where it starts. So one thing I do want to mention about myself before I move on is that I am not what you would call an inspirational speaker. I am what you would call a perspirational speaker. I really want you to roll up your sleeves and take a couple of these ideas and use them when you leave here. All right? So I want to start with this. Someone else knows what you don't know. Someone else knows what you don't know. Now, I can see some of your faces, and you're sitting here thinking, wow, she just said she's not inspirational. She starts out with something like this, and it's not even profound. Really, I'm sitting here in this workshop now for the next hour, and this is what I got myself into. But I want you to think about this. There is no correlation between knowing what's next and being prepared for what's next. Life is full of transitions. Some of those we can anticipate and prepare for, like graduating from the university, going on to our first role, selling a home, right? We know what's going to happen. We can begin to prepare for those. Some transitions we can't expect, like maybe the death of a loved one in our family. But whatever transition you are about to encounter, someone else has already experienced it. So let me demonstrate. If this statement applies to you, I want you to stand up. I am the parent or aunt or uncle of a current teenager. Will you please stand? Okay. I want you all to look around at each other. Do you notice anything? Do those that are seated notice anything? Do these people look like they have a little bit of stress on their face? They might not be so happy, right? Thank you for that. Now, if this statement applies to you, will you please stand? I am the parent or aunt or uncle of a person who has already gone through their teenage years and are out of the house. Will you please stand? Yes, first of all, a round of applause for these people. And do you notice their faces? Look how happy they are. Look, they're even cheering over there. I love it. Again, whatever transition you are about to encounter, someone else has experienced it. And if you were one of those that stood up in the first group, the best way to understand how you get through those teenage years is to ask someone else who is already through it. Right? Because knowing what's next and being prepared for what's next are two very different things.